Last night, dead bodies were discovered in two homes missing their heads. The identity of those headless victims have not been released. However, there is a missing person who may have some answers to the community's questions. You are asked to call the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office immediately if you have seen this man, Nathan Jones, who also goes by the nickname Nate. We're being told that the severed heads of those bodies were placed in this yard behind me before or after the shooting occurred here last night. Police are still trying to piece the evidence together. So far, we know that there was a baby shower held in the residence last night when the shots came raining in the house on unexpected partygoers. As you can see by the damage done, that the assailants were using high-powered assault rifles. The city's police chief believes these were retaliation shots fired from outside the home, where 3 people were pronounced dead on arrival, and another hospitalized with life-threatening injuries. No arrests have been made as of this moment in connection with those deaths. One of the victims killed here last night was 17-year-old Lisa Lewis, daughter of a predominant pastor who believes his daughter was also celebrating the birth of her child's life along with the owner of the home. We were informed that Mrs. Lewis was 7.5 months along. She was pronounced dead on the scene, but efforts are still being made to save her child's life. Also, outside the property and around the bushes, 2 unidentified bodies were found here dead from gunshot wounds. These bodies were found with assault weapons near their corpse when police arrived. They are assumed to be 2 of the gunmen who shot into this house late last night. The total count of bullets found here were 128, including the ones believed to come from retaliation. 30 minutes after police were dispatched to this scene, they received another call from just blocks away, where they found yet another dead body with the same type, make, and model rifle as the men found here. Ironically, the same type of rifle was also found in the semi-truck trailer that was seized last week for smuggling illegal aliens into Duval County a few days prior to this incident. After receiving this information, the Action News team intercepted a call from Roosevelt Housing Complex about another unidentified man with 8-degree burns covering 100% of his body. The burns seemed to be a torture tactic. That man is in Shands Hospital in Gainesville undergoing reconstructive surgery, while police are trying to identify him to see if in fact he is a legal resident of the United States. Investigators now believe all these events are connected back to the Forest High School massacre a little over 5 months ago. Here's what we found out why that theory might not be so far-fetched. The house behind us belongs to Kevin Johnson's mother, one of the suspected shooters in the massacre that occurred inside Forest High School. Kevin's house is a known hangout for what his classmates describe as Kevin's best friend and brother, Derek Jackson, who is also Kevin's co-defendant. Both men are being questioned about 5 more murders outside of the 2 that occurred inside Forest High School, this time from inside the county jail where they are both being held without bonds. All these incidents seem to be timed with the chain of events that occurred here last night. 5 men killed inside the jail were immigrants of the same nationality as the 3 men found here and down the block and another in Shands, Gainesville. They were being held for deportation back to Haiti after being caught attempting to smuggle into Duval inside a semi-truck trailer with guns and enough food to survive the trip. This is by far the most bloodshed the city of Jacksonville has experienced in decades in so little time frame. Police don't believe it's going to stop here because they've received an extensive amount of reports and arrests of illegals flooding the police station. I'm Tracy Tell and I'm reporting live from the action at Action News.